Aquarius, let's see what we can expect to happen in your work life, job, career, business from the 11th to the 17th of November 2024. It is a general love reading, may or may not resonate. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. Okay, Aquarius. So, in the current situation, I see for a lot of you there is some kind of compromise. A lot of you are trying to compromise with colleagues, compromise with your boss, or a lot of you had been trying to kind of, use all your willpower to win. There was a very strong energy of like, you know what, I'm going to win at all costs. I feel that's fading away. You realize that all battles are not supposed to be won. Okay, so I see that happening, but at the same time, I also see you as coming off as very, very financially insecure, and I do see you as coming off as very, very keen or very, very focused on money, 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 and money. I don't feel this is you overspending. Some of you could be overspending, but for the others of you, this is more like hoarding, hoarding, hoarding. I need to make more. I need to make more. Even though you're not in a place, even though you're not in a situation, be it work, career goals, work, career, business, where you're happy, you're still going on with it. Only because you are fearing that your financial independence is at jeopardy, okay? Or because you're financially insecure, like I mentioned before. So it's a lot of like, like finding peace, okay, not wanting to fight, not wanting to sabotage, or not wanting to stand up. Let's just say for some of you, this is more like, I don't want to stand up for what I think is right. I'd rather just give it. Okay. See what's on your mind. On your mind is to do something that you really, really care about. On your mind is to kind of take care of your emotional well-being and have a balance between your work life and personal life. Okay, yeah, see, your mind is saying something very, very different from what your current situation is. Your mind is putting you on the right direction, Aquarius. For a lot of you, your mind is telling you, you know what, there is a certain path that you need to keep moving towards. Slow and steady, one day at a time. So I see you on your mind, you're coming off as very reliable, you're coming off as very hardworking, you're coming off as very persevering. Your mind is telling you, you have a goal in mind and you're slowly progressing forward, getting out of that monotony. Okay, and your mind is telling you to invest into something different. At least invest into something with a more grounded energy where, okay, I know what I'm doing, I know where I'm going. An energy where you can also love yourself, okay, an energy where you can also take care of yourself. That's what your mind is saying. But the current situation is coming off as a little different from what is actually on your mind. Your mind is slowly progressing forward, but your current situation is sabotaging it in small ways. Yeah, see? There is some kind of opportunities. There is some kind of inner calling. This inner calling could have a lot to do with Aquarius. Like a lot of you, the inner calling could be work in a partnership. The partnership that looks good to you, but you're too scared to invest into it. For the others of you, the inner calling is like, you know what, get out of this job. It's not worth it. It's not worth the sleepless nights. It's not worth the trauma. It's not worth being dissatisfied and just staying into something only for the sake of stability. So your gut is getting out of self-doubt. Your mind is sure about moving forward. But again, even though you have an inner calling, even though the universe is constantly knocking on your door, there is that one door that you need to open. Okay. There is like this constant inner calling, okay, where the universe is nudging you to move towards something. Whatever you need to move towards, there may be a lot of judgments involved, okay, like you may be a little scared about what people will think, or will that go right, or will that go wrong, a lot of self-doubt, but there is some clarity that you're getting, okay, and that clarity is telling you make that big decision, because stagnation and self-doubt have stopped you all this while from making that big decision in your job, career, or business. Now that inner calling, that sign, that inner calling is getting louder and louder and louder. But again, a lot of you, your biggest fear out here is Should I really put in my time, energy, effort into this new thing? Is it going to come into fruition? So there's a lot of cross questioning before even putting in the work. Some of you have already put in the work and you need to be a little more patient. So it's a lot of like, am I doing the right thing? I know what I'm doing, or I know what I need to do, but is this going to get into fruition? Is this going to give me the results that I want? Is this going to give me the desired outcome? See, in the past also you have been missing some opportunities, okay, which was like, it was like the opportunities, that the kind of change that you were waiting for, okay, it came in towards you in the past. But I feel you didn't choose to compromise. I feel you didn't choose the middle road. A lot of you didn't choose the middle road. Okay, a lot of you were kind of. I feel this is more like a very very restless energy. Okay, a lot of you chose a quick fix over something long term. That's what I'm getting. You missed the opportunity because either you weren't ready for it, or because whatever, you didn't have enough confidence and you chose a quick fix in the past. Right now, and there is some kind of reduction in conflict, or this conflict does not always have to do with the kind of conflict with someone else. Okay, sometimes sometimes this can be making an amends, sometimes it can be just letting go of conflicts, okay, for the sake of it, okay, and reconcile. But my problem is, whatever you're reconciling with, it's not aligning with your goals, it's not aligning with your values, okay, but whatever you feel. But your mind is going correctly, your mind is correct, your heart is correct, you need to make a more grounded decision. There is fear out here, insecurity out here. What if I let this go? Something that you hold on to as stability. Okay, it's not making you happy. And your fear is, what if I let this go? And what if I try something new? Or if I go towards that unknown thing? Will that give me stability, or will I regret it? That's that constant questioning. There we go again. So we have like you repeating this past, present, and the future. So we have you repeating this. A lot of you are missing opportunities because of self-doubt again, or because you are not 100% confident. Some of you may feel you're not ready to invest into something new because financially you're not ready. See, you see a situation very clearly in the near future out here. You're getting out of stalemate, you're getting out of indecision. You see the situation very clearly for what it is. But for some reason, you're doubting your capabilities financially, or you're doubting the capabilities of the capabilities of a seed, or of a new business venture, or of a new job, or of something. Okay, will it grow, will it not grow? Your advice is to get out of your head. A lot of you are in your own head. Your advice is get out of your head. Stop. Wherever you're staying, you have created that fear. You're staying in a house of fear, and that house has been created by you. The door is open for you to walk away anytime. Okay? Yeah. It's telling you to trust your intuition. Do what your intuition tells you. Trust your intuition out here. It's time to walk into the unknown. It's time to trust your intuition and know that you're walking into the unknown. Eventually, there will be light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, it's telling you right now. It's time to trust you. It's trying to. You have been hurt in the past, in terms of you have been betrayed in the past, in terms of your work environment, or you have been hurt because something didn't work out. Right now is the time, Aquarius, where the universe is opening you up to new potential, to new experiments, to new experiences. This is the time to show power and courage. Okay, this is a sign of being encouraged. Keep moving forward. Don't stay where you are, and don't go backwards. Just keep moving towards something new. You already know. If you're resonating with this, it's not rocket science. You will already know what you're nudged to move towards. Okay? So That's what I have for you.